Hey guys, it's Noah, owner of Noah's Landscaping and Snowplowing LLC. Today we got a PSA 26220 and it stopped working because of stopped up air filter. You can tell when these air filters get stocked up. You can just tell. They look all crummy. They also smell a hell of a lot like fuel, you can tell. You can take it off and you can just see all the crap, all the grass and stuff that gets compacted up against the filter. There's two filters, so this is the back side, and then this is the one that sits in front that collects most of the debris, as you can see. And how you can fix it is you can get one of these maintenance kit. It's not really that difficult to put these back together. I'm going to show you in this video real quick on how to maintenance it. So yeah, let's do that real quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that the fuel in this trimmer isn't gone bad. I usually put stabilizer in it. Yeah, the gas is fine. We're gonna have to pull the fuel filter out. That's how you take out the you literally just push your two fingers in on it and then just pull it out, and then that's how you get the cap out. And then when you want to put it back in, obviously you just push it back in. It's not that difficult, guys, I swear. You can see these triangle things. That's what's making these triangle things on this side. So that's, you see, if you put it flush like that, that's how you're supposed to have that filter, and then the other one is supposed to come around back like that. And then with the Echo trimmers, it's very easy. These little bolt things. Here, let me get you closer to the trimmer. Right here, these just screw right back in. So that's all you do there is you screw this back onto there, obviously with the clean one and not the dirty one. And I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna take this apart. I'll get this moved back a little bit more just so you guys can see what's going on. So you're gonna open your maintenance kit with your spark plug. You can get all these other parts moved out of the way. I don't have a huge table here to work at. All right. So inside you should have your front filter and your back filter and spark plug and fuel filter. I'm going to show you how to change all of these. So let's just start with the spark plug for right now, because that should be honestly the easiest. You just want to get the boot off. It's going to be on there pretty tight, so you might need a flathead to get that off. Nothing's ever easy, as you guys know. Got it off. You're gonna need a 5/8 socket. Get it off. Twist the other way. You'll know your spark plug needs changing when the bottom of it gets real burnt. I'll show you what that looks like. You can see kind of like how black the top of it is, or the bottom, you know? You can just rub your finger on it. You can also just tell that there's a lot of like residue. You can see on my finger that there's like residue on it, like gasoline and stuff like that. It's just good to change your spark plug every year. So grab your new spark plug. You can also clean that off. It looks like there's a little bit of gas or a little bit of something right by like where the spark would be. Probably clean that off too. Just want to make sure that you guys are doing same thing that I'm doing. Just make sure that you guys clean off all this excess gas or oil or whatever. It'll just keep your stuff running. Down there. We use this combi system all the time, so it definitely needed this maintenance. You can just see that's what I just took out, or just rubbed that all away. Get your fresh spark plug. Making sure that you guys can still see what I'm doing over here. Doesn't make sense making a video if you guys can't see what's going on. So yeah, you guys are just gonna screw this in. Do not put it in too tight. You're defeating the whole purpose. If you're coming in here and wrenching on this thing, you wanna tighten it down, but not too tight. Not too tight. I'd say maybe getting it just tight enough where you're not gonna, where it ain't gonna just like fall right out on you. You wanna make sure it's like right there. Again, you don't wanna over tighten it, guys. And then this one's got a spring that's connected to the boot for some reason. So we're just gonna pop that son of a bitch back on there. So now you just completed the spark plug. Congratulations. Now we're on to the filter and fuel filter. So you're gonna wanna line it up. Get it all lined up there. You're gonna grab front piece. Like that. You can tell where that filter went because you see the plastic stars and then you see the outline of the stars from all the carbon or whatever going through the filter and all the shit. So that's the way that you want it. You want it flat against there. And then you can see the square thing against here. So that's where it's very easy to put this stuff together, guys. Very easy. Everyone makes everything out like it's some sort of like rocket science, but it's really not. Yeah, there you go. You got your fuel filter, you got your air filter on there, and then all you got to do is put it back on here. And I want to tighten it down with the little screws on the side. And son, you are almost all set. You just got to get that fuel filter replaced now. And you should have, you are running Weedwhacker again. It's very good that Echo did this and you don't have to get like a separate tool out just to tighten down the air filter. It's nice that they just put these plastic ones and you just tighten that down. See, down in here, fuel filter. You're gonna want to get either, I've used flatheads, but what works best for me is just getting like a little piece of wire and then warping it into like a hook like that, and then just going down there and just fishing it out. I'm gonna get a piece of wire real quick, so I'm gonna end the video and then it's gonna restart and I'm gonna be getting that fuel filter out and then we're gonna get this thing started. Okay, guys? Now we're gonna get that fuel filter out. So what I did was I moved the line with the screwdriver. So now you can see the line down there. Then you're just going to get yourself maybe a pair of vice grip, or not vice grips, a pair of pliers or something with like a piece of wire, and you're just going to have to fish it out, guys, to be honest with you. There's not really a good way about doing it per se, but this is the easiest way that I've found. You just got to bend these stupid hooks more. I think the Echo fuel tanks are a bit bigger than the steel ones, because when I bend this wire, I can usually get down to the steel ones, but the Echo ones, they just seem to be a bit deeper, I guess. Anyways, get that bent back down there. Once you got it, you can put your finger in there, grab that damn fuel filter like so. You see how I got it out? I used the pair of pliers with a little hook. Not rocket science, guys. You'll pay someone $200-300 to do this. It'll take you 5-10 minutes. Take it off. I can tell that one's pretty messed up. And you got to make sure you get that metal wire around it, or else you'll be in trouble. Around your fuel filter, you might just have to use your nails like you're seeing me do. You just want to pull that metal wire up. Make sure that fuel filter is really on there, guys, because you don't want to put that thing back down there and it not be working. Because then you're going to have to fish it out, and you're going to be like, oh, man, dude, what the hell, man? Why is this thing not pulling gas up here, man? Why is this thing not pulling gas up here, man? It's because you did it wrong. And I usually just slosh it around. It'll go all the way down to the back. Then you take your cap, push in on both sides, and drop it down. Very easy, guys. This whole process, you could teach your dog. You could teach your mom. Just show her this video, and you can do your fuel filter, air filter, spark plug on your PSA 26 220 Echo.